Hello everyone, here's JJ. Sorry for disappearing. Because the first few day when I disappear, I mean, my VPN is not work. Yes, even though I buy it, it's not work. Okay, I think you guys know what's the reason, and also, then I had my German class begin, and I go to hospital to solve some problem. Then yeah, I disappear. I don't have time to make a video. I'm so sorry about that. But today we'll just skip the linear equation, this part, because those formula is really easy. And I mean, here's no exactly a formula, and also some basic stuff. For example, perpendicular, if two line is perpendicular, then the gradient is same. Or if two line is if two line is parallel, then the gradient is same. But if two line is perpendicular, then the gradient of first line m1 time gradient of second line m2, m1 time m2 is equal to -1. This thing I think you guys already learned it with Miss Blue, so I will just skip it. So today we'll talk about geometry and trigonometry. So also, so guys, you guys don't have to worry about this 6 formula, because you will see them on your math formula booklet. But I mean, if you want to know how to prove it, after we learn the last 2 chapter, then I can use this knowledge to explain it. Because right now, all the things we know, we cannot really prove it strict to really use strict way to prove it. Yeah, so I mean, you guys have to remember those formula. Okay, just remember this. Oh my god, I will explain it. Okay, so here's some example question. Don't worry about it. I mean, actually, you just put all the information in the formula, then you can get the answer. Sometimes you have to think a little bit. For example, this. I mean, for calculating like volume, the easy way is cut some complex shape to many like basic shape like this 3, or for example half sphere, like that sphere, hemisphere. I mean, for example, this one, it looks like ice cream. So you just cut this ice cream, so you get a hemisphere and a cone. So yes, so just remember this method. Just I mean, make the things you don't know, change the thing you don't know to the thing you know. That's how math work. So go. So let's talk about trigonometry. And here's the definition of sine, cosine, tangent. I think everyone knows that. But remember, sine is opposite divided by longest. Cosine is neighbor divided by longest, and the tangent is opposite divided by neighbor. And I mean, until now, I still cannot remember the name of neighbor and longest, but no worries, you guys understand it because here's letter. No worries. So here's like example that you just use the definition, then you can get it. I mean, we want to get angle A, so we already know this 2 line. So AB is neighbor, AC is the longest. So neighbor divided by longest is cosine. Then we know how much is cosine A. Then we use the inverse function of cosine, which is cosine is a small negative here, -1 here. Then you put it in your calculator, then you can get the result, 53.1 degree. And the side of angle between intersecting lines, I mean, it's really easy. So I mean, the thing is we have, because cosine, sine, tangent, those trigonometry is based on right triangle. So we just create right triangles and we calculate. For example, we want to know the angle between the line y equal to x and the positive x-axis. So here, so the thing we should do is to create the line which is perpendicular to x-axis here. Then, so I mean, okay, then we have this point, right? I mean, we from this point to do it, and we try to make everything easier. So we let here equal 1. So 1, then we make a line which is perpendicular to x-axis. So this point is 1.2, right? Because when we let x equal 1, then we know y equal 2. So this point is 1.2. So, oh man, 0.12, not point. But yeah, you guys know that this line is 1, this line is 2. Then we use, if we know the opposite and neighbor, then we use tangent. So tangent theta equal 2 over 1, which is 2. Then we just use inverse function of tangent, tan -1, 2. Then we know that the result, this angle is near to 63.4 degree. And guys, for this case, if the line is not x-axis, the thing is, first find the intersection, then make a line across the intersection which is parallel to x-axis. So here will be a line. Imagine that. Then we do the same thing. Perpendicular. Then right angle. Then we know that here's 2 right triangle. Then we still use tangent to solve it. So alpha will be inverse tangent 3. It will be this angle. Beta will be inverse tangent 1, which is 45. Then because here's the line, the whole angle is 180 degree. Then we use 180 degree minus 45 and 71.6. So we know the result will be 63.4. Yes. So it's not a big deal, but yeah, I mean, because we just use the definition, basic definition, and use calculator. So but the thing now will be a little bit interesting. Sine rule. I mean, sine rule looks really pretty because, I mean, you see A, B, B, C, C, sine. Little, capital. It looks really beautiful. But today I mean I wanna prove it. Yes, I wanna prove it. But no worries. Let me do it. Oh my god. So okay, I will not draw it because I saw the textbook. Here's the explanation. I use same way to prove sine rule. So here. So it's, I mean, how can we calculate the sine A and sine B? I mean, according to the definition, we know that all the trigonometry is based on right triangle. So the thing we do is create a line like here. Okay, I don't know how to describe it, but divide the triangle ABC into 2 right angle triangles. Okay, I just use this word. So it means like from C we make a line which is perpendicular to AB, and here's two right angles, so here's into two right angles triangles. Yes, it makes sense. So now angle A and angle B are all in a right triangle. So here. So according to the definition, we know that sine A is equal H over B. Sine B is equal H over A. So we can get this two formula. Then we change a little bit. Because both formula have H this letter, so we move everything, we let H at left side and other thing at another side. So we know that H is equal sine A times B, and also H is equal A times sine B. So we know that B times sine A is equal A times sine B. So it will be something like that. Then we move everything. We just move a little bit. Then we get A over sine A is equal B over sine B. And I mean, you can use same way to prove that here's a relationship like A over sine A equals C over sine C. So this three things, we put it together, then we get sine rule, which is something like that. A over sine A equal B over sine B equals C over sine C. And guys, no worries, because if it is a really strict triangle, okay, what I mean is strict triangle, it means all the angle is less than 180 degree. It's not allowed like 180 degree in a triangle, in a strict triangle. Because I mean hello.